Spent a long time staring at the dust, watching old dreams turn into settled rust. I was keeping my eyes on the road behind, replaying every mistake inside of my mind. But you can't steer the ship if you're looking at the wake, and you can't fix a heart that you refuse to let break. So I'm dusting off the seat and I'm clearing the glass, making some room for the future, the past. I'm looking back just to move forward now, wiping the sweat and the worry from my brow. I see the holes that I tripped in before, but I'm not gonna fall in them anymore. Every wrong turn was a map to the right. I'm stepping out of the dark and in for the light, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking back just to move forward. Yeah. I see that younger man so full of pride, always looking for a place where he could hold. I wanna tell him that it's okay to fail, that the wind only blows when you let out the sail. The lessons are heavy, but the burden is sweet. I'm finding a rhythm in the soles of my feet. The rear view mirror is a beautiful view, but the windshield is showing me something brand new. I'm grateful for the valleys and the low tide days. They taught me how to find my way through the haze. I don't regret a single step that I took. It's just another chapter in a very long book. I'm looking at just to move forward now, wiping the sweat and the worry from my brow. I see the holes that I tripped in before, but I'm not gonna fall in them anymore. Every wrong turn was a map to the right. I'm stepping out of the dark and in for the light, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking back just to move forward, one step at a time.
I spent years living in a house I didn't know, following a blueprint that was carved in stone. I let the world decide where the walls should be, but those narrow hallways never suited me. So I tore it down to the red clay soil, through the sweat, the tears, and the honest toil. I'm checking everything and I'm testing every part, building from the center of a brand new heart. Yeah, I'm building a life I love, with the earth below and the sky above. Brick by brick and stone by stone, creating a space that is truly mine own. No more shortcuts, no more hollow frames. I'm putting my heart back in the game. Yeah, I'm building a life I love. I'm carving out windows to let in the light, making sure the foundation is steady and right. I've got a room for peace and a room for grace. I'm finally comfortable in my own space. The scars on my hands are the price of the view, but I'd pay it all again just to start something new. I'm planting a garden where the weeds used to grow, watching the beauty that I used to not know. It's It's not about the riches or the gold on the shelf. It's about the man I'm becoming for myself. The roof is solid and the door is open wide to the joy and the quiet that I feel inside. Yeah, I'm building a life I love, with the earth below and the sky above. Brick by brick and stone by stone, creating a space that is truly my own. No more shortcuts, no more hollow frames. I'm putting my heart back in the game. Yeah, I'm building a life I love. Standing on my own porch, looking at the work I've done. It feels good to be home in a life I love.
I used to curse the rocks that tripped my feet, and the bitter winds that pushed me down the street. I thought a straight line was the only way to win, but I was wrong about the shape the soul is in. I had to lose my map to find out where I stood, walk through the fire to find the inner wood. Now I don't mind if the road is long or winding, because there's a silver piece of truth I'm always finding. Yeah, every step is a lesson I'm learning. Every wrong turn is a page that I'm turning. It's not about the finish, it's about the way and the wisdom that I gather at the end of the day. I'm a student of the struggle, a scholar of the climb, finding all the rhythm in the passing of the time. Yeah, every step is a lesson. I see the scars on the soles of my shoes. They tell the stories of the things I had to lose. I learned more from the valleys than the mountain peaks. It's in the quiet places where the Spirit speaks. I learned how to be patient, how to be kind, how to leave the heavy baggage of a past behind. Every stumble was a teacher in a strange disguise, opening my heart and opening my eyes. The dust on my coat is just a sign of the road, testament to the weight of the heavy load. But I'm walking lighter now than I ever had before, knowing every closed tab leads to an open door. Yeah, every step is a lesson I'm learning. Every wrong turn is a page that I'm turning. It's not about the finish, it's about the way and the wisdom that I gather at the end of the day. I'm a student of the struggle, a scholar of the climb, finding all the rhythm in the passing of the time. Yeah, every step is a lesson. been a stranger in a dozen different towns, chasing after ghosts and wearing painted on frowns. I looked for my reflection in the neon and the glass, waiting for a feeling that I knew would never pass. I wandered through the canyons of my own restless mind, leaving all the best parts of my spirit far behind. But the road started turning toward a familiar light, and I finally stopped running in the middle of the night. Yeah, I'm finding my way back home today, washing all the dust and the distance away. It's not a place on a map or a key in a door, it's the peace in my soul I've been searching for. I'm comfortable now in a quiet and still, looking at the world from the top of the hill. Yeah, I'm finding my way back home. Oh, oh, oh. I'm shaking hands with the man I used to be, the one I was too blind and too broken to see, that everything I needed was already in my chest. I just had to give the wandering heart a little rest. I'm hanging up my coat and I'm kicking off my shoes. I'm finished with the wandering and the lonely highway blues. The fire is lit and the shadows are gone. I finally made it through to the breaking of the dawn. The journey was long and the lessons were hard. I've got the stories and I've got the scars, but they're just the landmarks on the path to this place where I can look at my life with a little more grace. Yeah, I'm finding my way back home today, washing all the dust and the distance away. It's not a place on a map or a key in a door, it's the peace in my soul I've been searching for. I'm comfortable now in the quiet and the still, looking at the world from the top of the hill. Yeah, I'm finding my way back home. Oh, 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 oh. I'm finally here. It's good to be back within myself. I used to wake up counting all the things I left, running from the shadows, never looking back. I was chasing ghosts and climbing broken stairs, sending up a list of heavy, hollow prayers. But I sat down by the river and I watched the water flow. I realized the less I held, the more I started to grow. I stopped reaching for the stars just to feel the ground. And that's when the sweetest kind of magic was found. Now there's gratitude in every single breath I take, a little more mercy for every mistake I made. I'm breathing in the peace, I'm breathing out the fear. So thankful just to be right now, right here. simple kind of rhythm. It's a holy kind of well, finding the heaven in the center of myself. Yeah, gratitude in every single breath. I'm thankful for the coffee and the morning light. I'm thankful for the strength I found to win the fight. Even for the winter days, chill my to the bone. They taught me how to find a fire I could call my own. I see the beauty in the mundane and the small. I'm grateful for the rise, I'm grateful for the fall. Every heartbeat is a drum, playing a song of praise for the simple gift of living out these golden days. It's not in the bank, it's not on the screen, it's in the quiet spaces and the things unseen. My lungs are full of hope, my heart is full of sky. I finally have a reason not to pass the beauty by. Now there's gratitude in every single breath I take, a little more mercy for every mistake I make. I'm breathing in the peace, I'm breathing out the fear. So thankful just to be right now, right here. It's a simple kind of rhythm, it's a holy kind of well, finding the heaven in the center of myself. Yeah, gratitude in every single breath. Thank you for this moment, thank you for this light. Outside is shouting, trying to pull me in, but I'm staying in the resonance beneath my skin. I pick up this old wood and I press it to my chest, finally giving all the heavy thoughts a place to rest. I don't need the words to explain the way I feel. Vibration in the strings is the only thing that's real. I'm letting every chord wash the dust from my eyes, watching how the harmony starts to cut the ties. I'm just healing through the melody, letting every note become a part of me. medicine that I don't have to buy. It's the wings that help a broken spirit fly. When the path is jagged and the climb is steep, I find a song that's gentle and deep. Yet I'm healing through the melody. Every minor key is a place where I can breathe, and every major lift is a reason to believe. I'm humming out the tension that I carried in my jaw, softening the edges of every single flaw. Music is the bridge between the man and the ghost. It's the quiet sanctuary that I need the most. I'm breathing with the rhythm, I'm flowing with the sound, lifting up my head while my feet are on the ground. I don't need a stage, and I don't need a crowd to hear the way my soul is singing out loud. It's a private conversation, it's a holy frequency, setting every locked up part of my spirit free. I'm just healing through melody, letting every note become a part of me. It's a medicine that I don't have to buy. It's the winds that help a broken spirit fly. When the path is jagged and the climb is steep, I find a song that's gentle and deep. Yeah, I'm healing through some melody. Just let it play. I'm feeling better now. The song, it knows the way. Yeah, it knows the way.
Tired of the mask I've been wearing lately, trying to act like the world doesn't wake me. I've been out in my head and saying I'm fine, while I was losing my way and crossing the line. But tonight the house is quiet and the lights are low. There's nowhere left for a tired man to go. So I'm sitting down with the ghost of my pride and opening up all the wounds deep inside. I'm speaking honest words for my soul tonight, bringing the secrets out into the light. No more pretending, no more polished lies, just looking at life with some wide open eyes. It's the truth that heals, it's the truth that mends. This is where the running finally ends. Just honest words for my soul. It's okay to admit that I don't have to plan, that I'm still learning how to be a good man. I've got some cracks and I've got some stains, but there's a quiet power in shedding these chains. I'm admitting my fears and owning my flaws, learning to live by my own heart's stars. The weight off my shoulders is a beautiful thing. I'm finally hearing the song I should sing. I don't need the applause of the world to agree, I just need to be honest with the man in me. A little more grace and a little less stone. I'm finding my peace while I'm sitting alone. I'm speaking honest words for my soul tonight, bringing the secrets out into the light. No more pretending, no more polished lies, just looking at life with some wide open eyes. It's the truth that heals, it's the truth that mends. This is where the running finally ends. Just honest words for my soul. Oh, yeah.
I used to run when the clouds turned gray, always looking for a place to hide away. I was a leaf blowing in the autumn wind, never knowing where the story would begin. But the season changed and the soil got firm. I finally took the time to sit and learn that the strength of a man isn't where he goes, it's in the quiet place where the spirit grows. Now I feel the roots growing deep inside me, reaching for the water that's gonna set me free. I'm standing tall while the stormy winds blow, taking my time, letting everything go. Yeah, I'm grounded now, finally in my lane, finding my beauty in the sun and the rain. Roots growing deep inside me. I stopped looking for the answers in a crowd. The silence in my room is finally getting loud. I'm digging through the layers of the years I lost, measuring the growth, not counting up the cost. There's a piece in the wood and a song in the grain. I'm washing off the dust and I'm shedding the pain. I'm not the same man that I was last spring. I'm learning what it means when the heart starts to sing. Deep down where the light doesn't reach, there are lessons that the darkness had to teach. I'm firm in the earth, I'm steady and true. Everything is old, but I'm feeling brand new. Now I feel the roots growing deep inside me, reaching for the water that's gonna set me free. I'm standing tall while the stormy winds blow, taking my time, letting everything go. Yeah, I'm grounded now, finally in my lane, finding my beauty in the sun and the rain. Roots growing deep inside me. Deep inside me, I'm standing still now, letting the branches reach for the sky. I found my home. I let too many voices tell me who to be. I let 1,000 shadows keep the light from me. I looked for every answer in someone else's eyes, and traded in my truth for some comfortable lies. I stopped listening to the compass in my chest. I put my own intuition to a long and lonely rest. But the static is fading and the room is getting still. I'm climbing up the side of this high and rugged hill. I'm learning to trust myself again, finding the courage where the old fears end. I'm listening to the whisper that's deep inside my soul. taking back the pieces that make me feel whole. It's a slow conversation, a brand new way to be. Finally believing in the man inside of me. Yeah, I'm learning to trust myself again. I might make a mistake, and that's alright with me. I'd rather be wrong and living honestly than to follow a map that was never mine to hold, or live out a story that someone else told. I'm honoring the gut feeling, the fire in the bone, learning how to stand on a foundation of my own. I'm shaking hands with the man in the mirror tonight, promising to stay and to put up a fight. I don't need the approval, I don't need the sign. I'm drawing the circle and I'm crossing the line. My heart knows the rhythm, my feet know the way. I'm finally hearing what I have to say. Yeah, I'm learning to trust myself again, finding a courage where the old fears end. I'm listening to the whisper that's deep inside my soul, taking back the pieces that make me feel whole. It's a slow conversation, a brand new way to be. Finally believing in the man inside of me. Yeah, I'm learning to trust myself again. I'm listening now. Yeah, I hear you. I'm following my lead, one step at a time.
Song. The ink was smudged with tears from a younger man's eyes, living through the endings and the cold hard goodbyes. But I'm tired of the weight of the stories I've told, of the ways I was broken and the ways I was controlled. So I'm reaching for the edge, I'm feeling the grain, I'm ready for the sunshine, I'm finished with the rain. Yeah, I'm starting a new chapter in my book today, writing down the words that I finally need to say. The paper is white and the ink is brand new, a different kind of story is coming into view. No more looking back at the parts that I've done, I'm turning toward the light and I'm chasing the sun. Yeah, a new chapter in my book. Author of the rhythm and the king of the pen, I'm deciding where the joy is gonna happen again. There's a room for forgiveness on page 24, and a place where I don't have to hide anymore. I'm riding in the mountains in the open blue sky, learning how to live and learning how to fly. The plot is getting better with every single line, finally realizing that this life is truly mine. The past is just a prologue, a lesson I had to learn, but every single page is a bridge that I can't turn. I'm holding the spine with a steady, strong hand, moving toward a future that I finally understand. Yeah, I'm starting a new chapter in my the sun. Yeah, a new chapter in my book. Page 1.
I was a character in a play I didn't write, trying to fit the costume, trying to stay in the light. I wore the names they gave me like a heavy rush to take, walking in the shadows, hiding from the rain. Oh, I forgot the sound of my own natural voice. I let the world decide, I let them make the choice. But the mirror's getting clearer and the fog is lifting high. I'm looking at the man beneath the suit and tie. I'm reclaiming my own identity tonight, taking back the colors and the power and the light. No more playing a part, no more living for the crowd. I'm saying who I am and I'm saying it out loud. I'm the author, I'm the owner, I'm the one who holds the key. Really introducing the world to the real me. I'm reclaiming my own identity. I'm stripping off the labels that were stuck upon my skin, and opening the door to let the spirit back in. I found a piece of me I lost when I was only 10. I'm picking up the pieces and I'm beginning again. It doesn't matter if they like the version that they see, because for the first time I'm exactly who I wanna be. I'm a mountain, I'm a river, I'm a steady growing flame, and I'm finally comfortable just answering to my name. Validation. I don't need the seal. I just need to know that what I'm living is for real. It's a long way back to center, but I'm finally on a track, and I'm never ever giving all this power back. Taking back as the sky turns gold, thinking about the stories that my younger self told. I see the dusty roads and the shoes I worth in, the places I've lost and the places I've been. I used to move so fast I couldn't see the view, chasing after things that I thought were true. But now the air is still and the water is clear, and I can finally see how I ended up here. I'm just reflecting on the journey so far, looking at the map and every single scar, the mountains I climbed and a valley so deep, the promises I broke and the ones I could keep. It wasn't always perfect, it wasn't always kind, but I'm at peace with the man I'm leaving behind. Yeah, reflecting on the journey so far. I remember the nights when I thought I was lost, counting up the mistakes and paying the cost. But every wrong turn led me right to this spot, to appreciate the things that I already got. I'm thankful for the rain that made the garden grow, and the cold, lonely winters that taught me to know that strength isn't built in the heat of the sun, it's built in the miles when you feel like you're done. I wouldn't change a moment, wouldn't pull a single thread. I'm honoring the past and the words that were said. It's a long, winding road and I'm still on the track, but it feels good to breathe and to finally look back. I'm just reflecting on the journey so far, looking at the map and every single scar, the mountains I climbed and the valleys so deep, the promises I broke and the ones I could keep. It wasn't always perfect, it wasn't always kind, but I'm at peace with the man I'm leaving behind. Yeah, reflecting on the journey so far, looking back with a smile on my face. I've come a long way. Yeah, a long way home. I've been listening to the noise of the busy street, following the rhythm of 1,000 other feet. I bought into the stories that the world likes to tell, living in a version of a life I didn't know well. But the glitter started fading and the paint began to peel. I reached for something solid, but it didn't feel real. So I'm turning off the static and I'm closing every door. I'm not looking for the answers on the outside anymore. I'm searching for the truth within, going back to where the roots begin. Beyond the ego and the things I try to hide, I'm diving deep into the man inside. It's a quiet journey along a steady road, trying to lighten up this heavy emotional load. Yeah, I'm searching for the truth within. I found a hollow place where I used to keep my pride, and a dusty little room where my younger spirit died. Cleaning up the corners and I'm letting in the air. I'm finding all the pieces that I forgot were there. It's not always pretty and it's not always kind, but there's a holy kind of healing in the things that I find. I'm stripping off the armor that I never needed to wear. Just a man standing on, just a man standing there. I don't need a compass, and I don't need a map. I'm falling right into my own soul's lap. The voice I've been missing was inside me all along. The melody was right, I just have the lyrics wrong. I'm searching for the truth within, going back to where the roots begin. Beyond the ego, I'm a thing I try to hide, diving deep into the man inside. It's a quiet journey along a steady road, trying to lighten up this heavy emotional load. Yeah, I'm searching for the truth within. I'm finding it one layer at a time. It's getting clearer now, the truth. searching for my worth in every face in town. I used to bend until I reached a breaking point, trying to fix a world that was out of joint. But the winter came and it stayed a little while, and it
taught me how to walk for a lonely mile. I found out that the fire doesn't just burn, it shapes the iron for the life you have to earn. I'm stronger than I used to be, not because I'm loud, but because I'm finally free. The cracks in my heart are where the light gets in. I'm comfortable now in the texture of my skin. I don't have to prove a thing to the wind or the sea. I'm stronger than I used to be. It's a different kind of power. It's a quiet kind of force, like a river that is steady on its ancient course. I don't react to every stone that's thrown my way. I've got enough peace to last me through the day. I've learned to say no when my soul needs to rest, and I've learned that being still is the ultimate test. I'm not the mountain, but I'm the one who climbed it. I lost my way just so I could finally find it. It's not in the muscle, it's not in the bone, it's in the lessons I learned when I was all alone. I'm standing upright, I'm looking ahead, living out the words that I once only said. Because I'm finally free. The cracks in my heart are where the light gets in. I'm comfortable now in the texture of my skin. I don't have to prove a thing to the wind or the sea. I'm stronger than I used to be. Look at me I'm doing just
My hands were sore from holding on so tight to the ghost of a love and the shadow of a fight. I thought that grit was where my strength was found, but it was only keeping my feet stuck to the ground. I was a prisoner to a story that was long since done, hiding in the cellar, afraid of the sun. But I felt the shift today. the loosening of the chain. I realized that holding on was only causing pain. Yeah, I'm feeling the power of letting go. Watching the river slowly start to flow. I'm opening my palms and I'm letting it all fly like 1,000 birds into the open sky. It's not a defeat, it's not a loss of control. It's the only way to save the center of my soul. Yeah, the power of letting go. I let go of the anger and I let go of the why. I let go of the need to see it eye to eye. I'm dropping the stones I've been carrying for miles, trading in the bitterness for some genuine smiles. There's a lightness in my chest that I haven't felt in years, a clarity that's coming through the washing of the tears. I don't need to win the argument or have the final word. I'm finding my peace in the things that go unheard. It takes a strong man to walk away from the flame, to stop looking for someone or something to blame. I'm breathing in the wide open space of today, watching all the heavy things just drift away. Yeah, I'm feeling the power of letting go. Watching the river finally start to flow. I'm opening my palms and I'm letting it all fly like 1,000 birds into the open sky. It's not a defeat, it's not a loss of control. It's the only way to save the center of my soul. Yeah, power of letting go. I'm letting out so much lighter. Just let it fall. I'm free. The rain has been steady on my roof all night, and the clouds are still heavy, blocking out the light. I've been wearing this winter like a heavy wool coat, trying to keep my head up, trying to stay afloat. I know the mud is deep and the road is hard to see, and the shadows feel like they're chasing after me. But I've seen enough seasons to know how they turn. There's a peace on the horizon that I've worked to earn. I can feel it in the air, I can see it in the moon. Better days are coming, and they're coming soon. The ice is gonna melt, and the green is gonna grow, and the sun is gonna find everywhere that I go. I'm holding on to hope like a silver threaded tune. Yeah, I know better days are coming soon.
I know better days are coming soon.
I'm clearing out the wreckage of the storms I've passed, building up to last. I'm not looking for a miracle to fall from the sky. I'm just looking at the world with a brand new eye. I see the buds on the branches, I hear the morning bird, the sweetest song of a promise that I've ever heard. It's a slow burning fire, it's a shift in the wind, a brand new chapter where the good things begin. It won't happen all at once, it's a gradual glow, a steady kind of healing that's starting to show. I've survived the dark, I've survived the cold. Now I'm ready for the story that's about to be told. I can feel it in the air, I can see it in the moon. Better days are coming, and they're coming soon. The ice is gonna melt, and the green is gonna grow, and the sun is gonna find everywhere that I go. I'm holding on to hope like a self-threaded tune. Yeah, I know better days are coming soon. Just around the corner, I can see the light breaking. Yeah, it's coming. I'm ready now. Ooh, ooh.
I've been sitting in this hallway for 1,000 years, drowning out the silence with my own old fears, waiting for a ghost to tell me it was time to go, holding on to memories that I should've let go. Yeah, but I heard a click inside my chest this afternoon, a different kind of rhythm, a brand new kind of tune. I'm picking up my keys and I'm heading for the door. I don't belong to these shadows anymore. It's the sound of moving on, it's a quiet kind of song. The rhythm of a heart is finally becoming strong. It's the wind that gets my back and the gravel meet my feet. The feeling of a victory that's humble and sweet. No more looking back at the bridge that had to burn. I'm focused on the road and the wisdom that I've earned. Yeah, listen to the sound of moving on. It doesn't sound like thunder or a crashing wave. It's just the steady beating of a man who's brave. It's the quiet in the kitchen when the TV is off, the shedding of a burden that was heavy and soft. Oh, never. I'm humming as I'm walking through the morning mist, checking out the ghosts that no longer exist. The static's finally clearing, the signal's coming through. I'm finally leaving room for someone who is new. I'm not running away, I'm just walking toward the light, making peace with everything that didn't go right. It's a beautiful noise, this liberation of the soul. I'm finally finding out that I'm already home. It's the sound of moving on, it's a quiet kind of song. The rhythm of a heart that's finally becoming strong. It's the wind that gets my back and the gravel beneath my feet. The feeling of a victory that's humble and sweet. No more looking back at the bricks that had to burn. I'm focused on the road and the wisdom that I've earned. Yeah, listen to the
I'm moving on. Step percussion continues along. And steps into the blue. I'm I've spent seasons living in the shade, watching the colors of my spirit start to fade. I thought if I stayed hidden, I'd be safe from the burn. But I was missing every lesson I was meant to learn. I tried to build a roof over my own head, keep out the light and stay in the dark instead. But there's a crack in every wall that I ever laid, and a golden thread that refuses to fade. Oh, no matter how deep I go into the night, the sun always finds me and brings me the light. It climbs over mountains and crawls through the trees, finding its way to a man on his knees. I don't have to chase it, I just have to be waiting for the morning to come set me free. Yeah, the sun always finds me. There's a warmth on my skin that I can't explain. It's melting the ice and it's dry in the rain. I'm opening my eyes and I'm lifting my face, feeling the mercy and the power of grace. I used to think the shadows were the truth of my life, cutting through my hope like a cold sharp knife. But the shadows only exist because the light is so strong, and I belong to the morning all along. It's a slow burning fire, it's a constant blow, following me everywhere that I go, from the valley floor to the highest peak, providing the answers that I didn't see. No matter how deep I go into the night, the sun always finds me and brings me the light. It climbs over mountains and crawls through the trees, finding its way to a man on his knees. I don't have to chase it, I just have to be waiting for the morning to come set me free. Yeah, the sun always finds me. I'm feeling out, breaking through the clouds. I'm stepping out.
is hanging low against the canyon wall, watching my silhouette grow quiet and tall. I spent years trying to outrun the man on the ground, moving so fast so I wouldn't be found. I viewed my past like a ghost in the street, something to fear, something to defeat. But the faster I ran, the closer he stayed, just a silent reflection of the choices I made. So now I'm just walking with my own shadow through the high grass and the open meadow. We don't have to fight and we don't have to hide. I'm finally at peace with the man inside. He knows where I've been and he knows what I've seen. He's the dark part of me that keeps the light clean. Yeah, I'm walking with my own shadow. He carries the weight of the things I got wrong, the notes of the verses in my saddest song. But if I cut him away, I'd be nothing but air, lost in the brightness with no story to share. I'm learning to listen to what he has to say about the times that I stumbled and lost my way. There's a strength in the dark that the daylight can't show. It's the anchor that keeps me wherever I go. I'm not afraid of the shape on the floor. I don't have to bolt or lock up the door. We're in step now, a rhythmic design, two versions of me at the end of the line. So now I'm just walking with my own shadow through the high grass and the open meadow. We don't have to fight and we don't have to hide. I'm finally at peace with the man inside. He knows what I've been and he knows what I've seen. He's the dark part of me that keeps the light clean. Yeah, I'm walking with my own shadow, side by side in the fading light. I know I am now. I'm not running I used to wake up to a storm inside my mind, searching for a reason that I never seem to find. The static was screaming, the volume was high, chasing every cloud that went floating through the sky. But I'm learning how to sit and let the dust settle down. I'm taking off the heavy and the jagged iron crown. I've lowered the lights and I've softened the sound, finally finding heaven on this patch of solid ground. Now I've got peaceful thoughts in my head tonight. Everything is quiet, everything is right. No more fighting battles that were never mine to win. Just a gentle kind of cooling on the surface of my skin, like a river flowing easy, like a bird upon the wing. I'm listening to the silence and the beauty it can bring. Peaceful thoughts in my head. I'm letting go of maybe, and I'm letting go of should, focusing on mercy and the simple and the good. I've built a little garden where the worries used to go, watching how the seeds of my own contentment start to show. I'm breathing in the blue and I'm breathing out the gray. I don't have to solve the world at the ending of the day. There's a space between the heartbeats where I'm finally at rest, putting all the noisy ghosts to a final quiet test. It's a soft-spoken power, it's a calm kind of deep, a promise to my spirit that I'm finally gonna keep. The windows are open and the breeze is coming through. I'm making room for everything that's honest and is true. Now I've got peaceful thoughts in my head tonight. Everything is quiet, every fear is right. No more fighting battles that were never mine to win. Just a gentle kind of cooling on the surface of my skin, like a river flowing easy, like a bird upon the wing. I'm listening to the silence and the beauty it can bring. Peaceful thoughts in my head, still and calm, like the water